Hello, this is Discovering Korea DK. Today, we will take a look at the education system in South Korea. If you have Korean friends, they might be surprised to know that you are well aware of the education system and its challenges in South Korea. Let's delve into the passionate education system of Korea. Education in South Korea is broadly divided into areas such as early childhood education, elementary education, secondary education, higher education, and lifelong education. Primary education lasts for 6 years, while secondary education lasts for 3 years and is compulsory. The educational system follows the 6-3-3-4 structure, allowing all students to study under the same system. The curriculum is managed by the South Korean Ministry of Education. Because of strong emphasis on education, the majority of students progress through primary, secondary, and high school, with a college enrollment rate of 67%. South Korea has also received excellent results in the Program for International Student Assessment, PISA. Passionate education with the disappearance of the class system that had persisted since the Chosun dynasty, the privilege of only the ruling class receiving education and succeeding disappeared as well. As a result, anyone with the ability could succeed. Parents who themselves couldn't study much worked hard to provide their children with education, leading to many success stories. This education-oriented culture has become deeply ingrained in society. There's a saying, "A dragon arises from a humble spring," which means that successful individuals can emerge from ordinary families through education. However, in recent times, with the wealthy investing more in private education, there's a trend of the rich getting richer while the poor struggle to catch up. Early childhood education, targeting children before they enter elementary school, is typically provided in daycare centers or kindergartens. The distinction between daycare centers and kindergartens has practically disappeared with the introduction of a unified curriculum for children aged 0 to 5. Now let's delve into the kindergarten curriculum. The kindergarten curriculum aims to provide education and childcare support to children of all socioeconomic backgrounds, considering their developmental characteristics and aligning with the elementary school curriculum. Though not compulsory, children aged 3 to 5 attending daycare centers receive financial support for education and childcare fees, essentially extending compulsory education. The government evaluates this as having the effect of expanding compulsory education to 12 years. In a reality with many dual-income families, daycare centers provide an excellent system enabling both parents to work. Elementary education in South Korea is compulsory and provided free of charge. While entering at age 6 is the norm, entry at age 7 is also possible. Following the 6-3-3-4 system, primary education lasts for 6 years. Approximately 99% of South Korean elementary schools are public, with an attendance rate of 97.3%. The school year typically starts in March, with summer and winter breaks in July, August, and December, January, respectively. After completing the academic year, students graduate in February. About 82.3% of elementary school students receive private education, spending an average of 300,000 won per month on private tutoring. Meals are provided as part of the curriculum. Middle schools in South Korea are 3 years long. Students usually start wearing uniforms at this stage, with some restrictions on attire and hairstyles. Regular middle schools and specialized middle schools, such as sports, arts, international, and other schools exist, with the latter requiring a separate admission process. Regular middle schools provide compulsory education, with classes and meals provided free of charge. The academic year is divided into 2 semesters, with classes typically held from Monday to Friday. The middle school curriculum consists of compulsory subjects, elective subjects, and creative experiential activities, including voluntary activities, club activities, volunteer work, and career activities. Like elementary schools, the academic year begins in March and ends with graduation in February of the following year. This marks the start of intense competition for college admission. Our son completed his education up to the first year of middle school in an overseas school before transferring to a school in South Korea. One advantage he enjoys is not having to prepare packed lunches, and he finds the school meals delicious, which greatly satisfies his appetite. However, it's undeniable that this period is marked by significant pressure related to college entrance exams. High school in South Korea lasts for 3 years and comes in various types, including general high schools, vocational schools, specialized high schools, for science, foreign languages, arts, and physical education, and autonomous high schools. While some areas operate under a standardized system, there's more variance in others. Schools such as international schools, foreign language high schools, and independent private schools have separate entrance exams, leading to intense competition for admission to these specialized high schools or those with high college entrance rates. University South Korea has both four-year universities and 2- or 3-year colleges. Universities focus on academic education and research, while colleges specialize in vocational education. There are national universities, public universities, and specialized institutions such as science and technology institutes, military academies, traditional cultural universities, energy institutes, and police universities. Private universities outnumber national ones, accounting for over 80% of all universities. The college enrollment rate is also very high due to the emphasis on education, reaching record levels in the mid-2000s and maintaining a high level even in 2021. In South Korea's fiercely competitive education system, the excessive increase in private education expenses and the polarization of education are being criticized as issues. South Korea has the highest private education expenses among OECD countries. As of 2022, private education expenses amount to approximately 100 trillion won, equivalent to about 3.7% of GDP. Today, we briefly explored the education system in South Korea. Personally, I feel a sense of sadness seeing most South Korean children racing ahead in the competition for college entrance, like racehorses with blinders on. I hope for a transformation in the education system towards one that fosters the power of thinking and considering the future, rather than rote memorization and mechanical problem solving. In an era of rapid advancements in AI and robotics, where many jobs are being replaced, it's essential to rethink education and focus on areas uniquely human. If today's video was helpful, please subscribe and like. Subscriptions and likes boost motivation for creating videos. This concludes today's segment of Discovering Korea DK. See you next video!